Hey guys, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Legends video. I'm Code Rara, your host, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to make a good PvP team and what are the essential things that you got to look out when you're going to select the troops that you're going to take into battle. Roll the intro. Okay guys, as you know, in Dragon Ball Legends there are hundreds of characters and each one has their own special ability or little quirks that can be used in battle. But which ones do you pick to go for PvP? And once you create your team of 6 members, which 3 do you choose for a specific battle? Now, for every character in the game, there are 4 major criteria or properties or attributes that you gotta make a note of. The attributes are: first, their color, the character's color. Right now here we have Super Saiyan Sparkling Bardock. He's a blue color unit. The next thing you gotta note down is their episode. He's from anime original sagas. The third thing you gotta note down is his character. Character tags, sorry. His character tags. He is a Saiyan and a Super Saiyan. And the last and one of the most important things we got to note down is their Z abilities. Here, for example, Bardock's Z ability 1 is 19% to attack Super Saiyan based strike defense during battle. Now, these 4 attributes are crucial when choosing the characters you are going to put in your battle team. Now, how to build PvP teams? I mentioned that there are 4 attributes to a character: color, their episode, the character tag, and the Z abilities. Now, we are going to be using 3 of these attributes to create a team. First thing we are going to be looking at is the color. You can create a mono team, meaning to say all the characters in the team have the same color. Now, here we have a mono yellow team, meaning to say all the characters in this team are yellow and they boost the stats of yellow characters. If you go ahead and look at Extreme Trunks, Scene Trunks stats or his Z ability, you can see that he boosts 20% to element yellow based blast attack and defense. As it goes higher up in the Z ability, the ability boosts itself. Now every single character in this team boosts a yellow stat unit. As a result, if you go to party formation and check their boost without any equipments on, we have 1500 percentage of boost. So this is because all the characters in the team have boost the yellow characters and in turn get each other's boost. So in a way, their attack and stats and health and defense are all buffed. The downfall of such a group is that if you happen to face an opponent having a mono red team, then there is no chance for your mono yellow team to win, because just as the amount of boost the mono yellow team gets, an equal amount of boost is gotten by the mono red team. So stats cancel each other out. So and the yellow comes back again with the element factor disadvantage. Now, the second way to make a team is using character tags. In this team, as you can see, all the members in this team are hybrid Saiyans. Now, there's a reason why you use character tags to make PvP teams. If you go to the Z abilities of this unit, it's written that it gives 22% attack, hybrid Saiyan based strike attack, and critical during battle. Now, similarly, every single unit in this team has their Z ability which buffs Hybrid Saiyans. So in a way, it's the mono team situation here itself, but the difference is that we are not locked onto a specific color or specific element. So we are more flexible in terms of element factor, and we can provide you more flexibility to fight against other variety of opponents. Now, the third way to make a team in PvP is using the episode tags. Now, this is a very rare way people make teams, because you don't have a lot of good characters which belong to the same episodes. If you take a look at here, we have Broly Fury over here, and his episode is Sagas from the movies. If you take a look at his Z ability, he gives 22% boost to Sagas from the movies based strike attack during battle. So similarly, it's just like Broly Fury, all the characters in this team boost in some way the Saga character movies, except for Vegeta. So all the other teams, all the other units belong to movie Saga, and they boost each other as well. So this is another variety of using character tags, but the difference is that certain units are strong against certain character tags. For example, Frieza has 40% extra damage against Saiyans. Kamikulo, that is Piccolo fused with Kami, has extra damage against androids, and certain androids have extra damage against hybrid things. So if you make an episode-based team, it eliminates all the disadvantages of having a character tag based team, and the monocolor, it provides different colors to fight against a variety of enemies. Now, the last one that I want to cover is a bonus method, is the anti-meta deck, or not the deck, the anti-meta team. This team does not focus solely on any one strategy. It tries to incorporate any strategy it can get partially. For example, here we are using a sort of a monocolor technique of having 2 yellows and 2 blues to fight against the current meta of Broly and Gogeta. At the same time, we are using the character tags for Bardock and Majin Vegeta because they boost other Super Saiyans and Saiyans, as well as we are using the ability of Frieza, which has more damage against Saiyan tag character. So in this method, we are sort of incorporating a bit of the different techniques used to make a PvP team. Now, this is a very, I would say, advanced way of making a team, and it is not recommended for the starting of the game. I would recommend you start off with something like the character tag. The character tag is a very good way to start off your game, because most of the people who are starting to play the game don't know what character tag is and how it affects the gameplay. So it's better you start off with the character tags. Try not to use a mono-coloring scheme unless you have no sparklings at all, or all happen to be the same color. Then go ahead, use it. It's still advantageous pretty early in your game history. So yeah, go for the character tags if possible, and if you are able to collect all the characters that you need, go for the episode tag. Super. And still, if you feel that no, I need a bit more kick in my team, feel free and go ahead and make your anti-meta team. A bonus thing that you gotta take note of when making your team is do not pay attention to the ability boost percentage or the power level to certain factor, because the ability boost does not actually necessarily say how strong your team is. It only gives you an idea of how well seasoned your characters or your equipment are. It doesn't mean that your troops or units are essentially stronger than the other opponents, because the character's strength is not just based on the equipment it has, the power level, or its stats. It's its abilities, the unique abilities that activates when it starts the battle. For example, if you go and have a look at Bardock over here and his stats, he has a below average health, decent strike attack, decent blast attack, and very poor defense. But if you go look at his ability, the beginning of a legend, when he's having as a Super Saiyan character as a teammate, as a battle member, he gets 30% boost to his damage, and he gets a -5 strike and blast arts cost, and he gets a 40% to own key recovery. That's big. And the Golden Saiyan ability, when he switches out to a Super Saiyan, he busts the Super Saiyan. So with 20% damage inflicted, 30% critical rate, and 70% critical damage. Right now in my anti-meta team, I have a boost of 1003%, but I know my team has a potential of over 2000 to 2500 because of the abilities of Bardock, Majin Vegeta, Frieza, and the Caligan Vegeta. Now guys, which troops to take to battle once you face an opponent? Now guys, there are two different ways you can approach a battle. First is by going for the element factor disadvantage method. In this, you just look at the most probable units your opponent is gonna choose, guess the 3 units, and then select the 3 characters which are having element factor advantages to those 3 characters. Well and good, a basic strategy. The noobs do it. Not just the noobs, the advanced players also do it. But the problem is you're relying on a fact of RNG. Say you don't know what the other person is going to choose for a fact, unless it's the meta Holy Trinity, the Gogeta, Bardock, or Kaioken Goku, and Sparking Vegeta, or something like that. Broly. In that case, you know which characters to choose. But that is not the only thing that you got to consider when choosing your characters. You have to consider the unique abilities. Let's say if I were to face a full blue team as my opponent, I wouldn't take Green Vegeta, Galagan Vegeta immediately. I would think whether I can take Bardock and the Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Because, not Super Saiyan Blue, forgive me, I meant the Shurioken Goku, the Fisku. the two blue units, because Bardock needs a Super Saiyan for his abilities to work properly. So Fisku provides just that. And then I'll think about whether I need to take my Galagan Vegeta, or maybe a higher defense unit like Pycon. Because even though Vegeta has an element advantage, he is not that much big of a deal on his own. He provides a good support unit and a good gotcha strike attack unit. He needs someone else to take the bait. So in a situation where you're facing blues only, I wouldn't take Vegeta alone as a primary character. I would take the two blue characters and maybe Pycon, who has higher defense. If you're an advanced player or a veteran player, then you will be bored at every time reading through or looking at all the characters of your opponent and trying to make a guess, and then choosing the element factor advantages characters or the unique ability characters. I'd rather suggest you test out all your units in a single player or casual raiding matches, and find the units which you're comfortable with playing around, and you know the abilities by heart, and you know how to react quickly, so as to maximum utilize these abilities. So suppose we have my PvP team is this actually, and I always go out with either Super Saiyan God Goku and the two blue units, or Goku, Bardock, and Vegeta, because I know that Goku needs a Saiyan on his team and Bardock needs a Super Saiyan on his team. So I will choose my team depending on the advantages that I need to win the battle, rather than looking at the enemy and going again for element advantage types. I just choose my units and see what I can do with the element advantage or disadvantage if it comes to me. You can always fight with neutral damage, it still works, it's still as effective, and there's no need to go against element disadvantage. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, share, and subscribe with all your friends, and comment down below which teams that you're using and which teams you made on your own. Hope you guys understood a thing or two about PvP and how to make teams and what characters to choose while you're going into battle, about Z abilities, about character tags, and the episodes, which are very important. And guys, if you want to see some more PvP gameplay, raiding matches, just comment down below and smash the like button, and I'll upload them as soon as I can. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Do your daily summon, save your crystals. Hope you guys get the best summons. I'm lending you my energy. This is Code Rider signing out. Till the next video, guys. Bye bye.